Good morning, folks. Hi, I'm Phil McPhail with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine, and today I want to welcome you to 352 Stickney Hill Road in the town of Brownville, Maine. We're going to look at a really unique property here today. We've got a main house, we've got a rental cabin, a nice storage building, we got a walk-in cooler building. This has been used as a hunting guides business site. Now, you could start your own business here or just use this as your own private recreational property. Let's go take a look at the land in the region today. Folks, I'll tell you a little bit about the location. We are here in Brownville. Town of Brownville has a population of about 1,100 people. This town was incorporated in the 1800s, and what kind of put it on the map was the slate and iron ore industry, along with charcoal. And the railroad came in here in the late 1800s and built the town up. So that was the history. Most of those industries are gone. The iron ore is gone. Um, they don't do charcoal here anymore, but they still have a pretty big forest products industry. Now, Brownville is pretty well located here in Piscataquis County. We're about 5.3 miles to downtown Milo, and Milo is the nearest service town. There's a nice grocery store there. You got drugstores, hardware, building supplies, restaurants. The county seat of Dover-Foxcroft, which is the largest town in Piscataquis County, that's about 19 miles from here. And the city of Bangor, the international airport, is 40 miles right from the end of the driveway here at 352 Stickney Hill. Bangor's got a major hospital, major box stores, everything you could want, casino. So there's a lot here in this area, and you're very conveniently located to a lot of different services. From this property, there's a lot of nearby points of interest that for the outdoors person that looking for recreation, either boating, fishing, hiking, hunting, whatever you like to do outdoors. Schoodic Lake is just a few miles from here. By road, it's about 8 miles to two different boat landings, one in Lakeview Plantation at the south end of the lake, and here in Brownville on the western shore, we've got Knight's Landing, and like I said, they're just a little over 8 miles to each one of them from this location. That lake is about 7,000 acres, and it's nearly 200 feet deep, and some great lake trout and landlocked salmon fishing. Katahdin Iron Works is a state site where they used to mine iron ore and mill it right there. That's 15 miles to that site, and that's the gateway to a section of the North Maine woods that accesses the area between Moosehead Lake and the Millinocket region. Many lakes and ponds. The Appalachian Trail runs through there, and that's the 100-mile wood section of the AT. Once you get through that Katahdin Iron Works gate, one of the most interesting features in that part of the woods is Gulf Haggis. And Gulf Haggis is considered to be the Grand Canyon of Maine. You may have heard it called that. There's places well over 100 feet deep into that canyon, and the west branch of the Pleasant River runs through there. And it's just beautiful area for hiking. The rim trail is about 3.5, 4 miles long. You can do a much longer loop around through the woods on the AT. There's a bunch of different waterfalls, including Screw Falls. You may have heard of that. Beautiful area. That's literally less than an hour's drive to the trailhead from here. 25 miles, I think, from the doorstep to the trailhead. A lot of people always ask me about internet and self-service on site, and I can tell you can do both through your self-service here. I have 4 bars of LTE, and that's through a local company of US Cellular, although I've got folks here with Verizon, and they also get good service here. So you don't need to worry about internet connection. There's other options here in this town for internet, but the cell service is exceptionally good, and we have good internet through that. Before we head into the main cabin, just want to remind you folks to make sure you like and share our videos if you like them, and subscribe to our channel. And let me give you a reason why that's important. We often see in the comments people can't understand why they keep getting sold properties into their feed. If you're a subscriber, you get notified when a new video is launched. So you won't find it 6 months or a year later. You'll get it the day it gets listed. So it's very important to subscribe and make sure you turn on all notifications. That way, when that new video comes out, you're the first to see it. You won't miss it, and you can give us a call before we sold it. As we come into the main cabin, we walk in the front door off the front porch here into the kitchen, and there's also a laundry hook up in here that you can see. Over here at the other end of the building, we have 2 gas cook stoves. If you got a lot of people, that's kind of handy. Out through the kitchen, we've got the utility area, and in this area it houses your water pressure tank, and your heating system is out here. And this is kind of a mudroom type of area, so you could come in from the outdoors, kick off your boots before you wander through the house. When you leave the kitchen, you come into the big open dining living area, and this is on all one side of the building. This main house is 24 by 24, 2 stories, and we got some bedrooms and baths upstairs. Over here at the front of the dining living space, we do have a sliding glass door that gets us out onto the front porch, and we got a half bath right here off this room as well, with a flush and a sink. As you come up the stairs, we've got bedrooms on both sides of the building, and they're laid out to sleep quite a few people in here. This room has got 4 bunks. We got a big closet you can walk into, and a full bath with shower, second shower, and a sink. And this first shower has a tub as well. Both bedrooms upstairs have access to the second floor balcony, so you can sit out here and have your coffee in the morning. And over here at the second bedroom, we again have 4 bunks up here, and 2 showers and 2 sinks and 1 flush. So this is set up for, a group of people, be able to get in and get out. A nice little family compound. You certainly could change this around a little bit if you wanted a different floor plan. This is a nice front porch and balcony. This porch downstairs is about 6 by 26, actually extends a couple feet beyond the building. And you've got the deck upstairs, which is 6 by probably 16. Let's go over here on the other side of the main house, and I'll show you where the septic location is, and we'll take a look at the well out back. Just west of the main house, we have the septic tank located right about here. And on the other side of the driveway that comes in, this runs underground, obviously, to the leach field where the stones are, and that's between the house and the Stickney Hill Road. Let's go around the back. We got a couple wells to look at. Before we get out and look at the wells, I just wanted to point out these buildings sit on a concrete slab with a few rows of blocks up above them. Gets it up off the ground. There isn't a full basement here. It's just crawl space. And behind us, we have an LP gas storage tank, and obviously that can be filled by the local companies who deliver right to site. Just northwest of the main cabin, we have a drilled well right here, and this was done by Merle Sam Dunn & Company a number of years ago. I'm going to try to locate more information on that. It was actually drilled here before my clients purchased the property. Drill well they've had no trouble with. And then over here, over by the fire pit between the 2 cabins, there's an old dug well that was used for many years for this property, but when they started renting it out and putting more use on the water, they would run out of water here. Still here if you want to use it for irrigation or what else you want to do with it, you can utilize it for that purpose. Here we do have a nice place for a campfire. You saw that earlier when we were talking about the area. This steel crate, just so you don't ask for it, doesn't stay. Gift to my clients, they're taking it with them. Let's go look at the rental cabin. Okay, well, over here at the rental cabin, this building is a little bit smaller. We do have 2 separate spaces here. One accessed out back for the upstairs, the front door I just came in on the Stickney Hill Road side to come in here. This is a nice little efficiency style rental. They get $150 a night for the downstairs here. You got a little small fridge, gas stove, 4 bunks, You know, it's laid out nicely for rental, and you know they actually rent this all winter long, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit when we look at the land. And from the main part of this building downstairs, we have a standalone bedroom here with 2 bunks. So this unit downstairs can sleep 6 people, 1 full bath, flush sink, and a shower. So now let's go upstairs and take a look at the second story of the Airbnb rental. Okay, we're up here on the second floor of the rental building, and this has 4 bunks, a pull-out sofa. You could sleep 5, 6 people up here, another full bath with a shower. There's no kitchen facility up here. There is a small refrigerator. This could be rented in conjunction with the downstairs or separately. Back here behind the rental cabin, we've got 2 LP gas tanks, 2 large tanks here, and this cabin is heated with hot water baseboard, and it runs off LP gas. And this cabin actually sits on a concrete slab as well. Both properties are heated with LP gas. With the rental cabin here behind me, we're heading back towards the driveway entrance, and what we got here is a pretty nice storage building. This building they currently utilize for bear bait storage, but you could do anything in here. You could put a ramp in, keep your ATVs, snowmobiles in here. It's a good sized building. Okay, leaving the shed here, we've got another nice building over here. Let's go check this out. This is a walk-in cooler building. For those of you who like hunting, you just bagged that big moose. What are you going to do with it? Well, you can butcher it right in this building and have it right here in the large cooler. Let's go take a look. So as you come into the cooler building, you've got tabletops here. The current owner has his own bandsaw that's not staying with the property. And then we have this 10 by 12 foot walk-in cooler. This is a godsend for those of us who like to hunt and make sure we take good care of the game once we've harvested it. So this building is staying here with equipment that's here except for the bandsaw. Folks, I always save the land for last, probably. At least I like the land the best of most of what I do. This is a really neat piece of land. It hasn't been timber harvested in many years. You're going to see a mixed growth, but it's probably heavy to your softwood, spruce, fir, pine. The land sets at about 720 to 740 feet above sea level, well out of any floodplain, but it's relatively flat land, so it's easy to work. And I told you earlier, one of the nice things about the rental property, we have a private trail access, and you'll see that laid out here on the map we have below, or actually on the screen probably right now. This goes back and hits an ITS snowmobile trail. So you can leave your sleds right here, drive up from wherever you're coming from, jump on your snowmobile, and you're on the ITS trail in less than a quarter mile. So that's really handy, and this is also access will get you out to ATV trails as well. So you get your private access to the trail system. That's not found everywhere, folks. Another nice thing about this property, we have about 750 feet along Stickney Hill Road, so we got a lot of private road frontage, very few neighbors. You can't see a neighbor from here, actually. The soils on this property are a Howland-Monarda mix according to the NRCS soil mapping. That soil, and it looks like that's what it is, it's kind of stony. It's got a little bit of wetness to it in places. It's good for growing timber. It's good for wildlife management. It's probably good for some moderate grazing if you wanted to clear it and flatten it out, get some rocks out of here and plant some fields. You could probably get away with that. It's not good farmland. I wouldn't advise you to buy this property if that's your primary use. Well, folks, thanks for coming along on this tour of 352 Stickney Hill Road in Brownville, Maine with me today. I want to wrap up the video. Thanks again for coming. We've got 22 plus or minus acres of land. We've got this main lodge behind me, the rental cabin, storage shed, your walk-in cooler building. Great location. The price on this property is $295,000, and the taxes are about $3,129 per year for 2021's tax year. If you want to come see it, give me a call at 800-286-6164. If you need more information, call. We'll send you a property information packet. And you can email me at phil2@lifestylepropertiesme.com. Looking forward to your call. Hope to see you soon.